Hi, well, what a pleasure it is to introduce you to Wendy Fagan. Wendy is the executive director of Envision Blind Sports.
Yes.
So, Wendy, welcome to the Butler Bus.
Thank you.
So, tell us more about Envision Blind Sports. This is something new that I just learned about.
Well, Envision Blind Sports is a program that's designed to provide opportunities for kids and adults that are blind and visually impaired in physical activity, recreation, and sports.
Oh, well, it's so fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
We love it.
I mean, I just hearing about it and learning about it was sounding like so much fun. I'm like ready to go.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to get in there and get to do it all with them. It's not just about organizing and planning. We get to do some of the activities with them too, so it's a lot of fun.
All right. So, is this your idea?
I've been involved with blind sports, believe it or not, for over 30 years.
Wow.
So when we moved back to Pennsylvania after out living in a couple other states, we decided that, I'd worked at a higher level and decided, I want to do a grassroots. I want to find some kids in the area that just aren't getting the services they need to learn about the adaptations for individuals that are blind. And because I'd been involved with it for so long, I decided to start a program here. We started with just a small camp, and then we grew from there.
Absolutely. When did it start here?
Well, VIP, which was our original name, started in 2006. And there was another sports program that I kind of started with, and then we kind of branched off and became VIP Sports from 2006 until we became a nonprofit in 2017.
Well, wonderful work that you are doing.
Thank you.
Now, when we talk about sports, I think when people start to learn about this and check you guys out, they're going to be like, there are a ton that you offer.
Absolutely.
So let's highlight some of the sport activities that your participants participate in.
So we participate in the camp programs. We do over 25 different sports, every sport you can imagine. We're always looking for new ways to adapt sports. And we do some very traditional sports designed for athletes that are blind.
Okay.
And then we do a lot of outdoor recreation. So right now we're heading into our winter ski season. We'll be skiing and doing tubing. After that, we'll go into our spring sports and we'll start doing things like kayaking, then moving into paddleboarding, summer sports, and then every sport you can think of, baseball, soccer, track and field, swimming, judo, wrestling, longboarding. I could go on and on. Tennis. And then what we do is we take all the sports and then we adapt them. For instance, we have a sport called goalball, which is a sport that was designed after World War II for the war vets.
Okay.
That is specifically designed for blind athletes.
All right.
If you look it up on YouTube, probably your best bet to really understand the sport. They're actually at World Championships right now. So that is one of the sports that we highlight. But we also teach the blind version of baseball, known as beat baseball.
Yes.
We teach the blind version of soccer, known as five-a-side football, or in America now known as blind soccer. So blind tennis. So we just take every sport and we make sure it's adaptable for every level of vision.
Okay, that's just so amazing.
Thanks.
Now, how many folks would you say, utilize these services or participate on a yearly basis?
On a yearly basis, probably hundreds. If you look at how many, some of them are repeat offenders.
Yeah.
They're there more than once. Like our summer camp is our largest one. So blind and visual impairment's a low incidence disability, which means that if I wanted to do an event in Butler, there may be 2 or 3 athletes in this little area that would come and say, oh yeah, I want to rock climb. But so in other words, a camp is nice because they come and stay a week. And so we had 10 different states, including like Hawaii, Colorado, that flew and came to the camp. In addition, a lot of kids from this area, Pittsburgh area, all the way up from Pittsburgh, all the way up to Erie, and then everywhere, another 5-6 hour radius. And so that's our largest numbers. But for skiing, perhaps, if we, on a really good ski day, we might have 20 skiers, which is huge.
So where does the camp happen?
Penn State Barron.
Penn State Barron, so
Yes.
pretty close to where we are.
Right.
And can individuals find out more information on your website
Absolutely.
so that they can participate and register and all of that?
They can register and click a link and get to us through our website at www.envisionblindsports.org. But the best way to learn about us is Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Because every time we have an event, we make sure that we put up some pictures, show what we're doing, talk about what's going on, and so people can get a better feel for what's offered. So both of those social media are our strongest avenues for finding out about our program.
Absolutely. And you're going to love the pictures. Wonderful. Just absolutely
Thank
wonderful. So, I was even reading some of the stories from your participants, from their perspective on how this has been life-changing for them.
Right.
And also for the volunteers too, which leads me to, do you need more volunteers?
Well, ironic, we never turn anybody away, whether it comes as an athlete, volunteer. We love to educate people. Once someone gets involved with blind sports, it's a little addictive, and a lot of our volunteers come back year after year. It's crazy to say that we seldom have an issue with not having enough volunteers, but that being said, we welcome people to come. Definitely always looking for more intermediate to advanced skiers who might want to learn how to guide a blind skier. That's one that we're always looking for. And then the camp is really catered. It's a great opportunity for college kids, maybe older high school kids, to come and really get thrown into it. You definitely want to be able to have that interest in movement, physical activity, sport, because for instance, like in camp, those kids are up at 7, we're eating breakfast at 8, and they do sports from 9 in the morning till 9 at night.
Okay, they're busy.
And then they go to bed and start all over again. So it's a long, intense type of, or kind of intense. So the people that volunteer have to kind of enjoy that intense physical activity.
Sure. And I would believe that also you probably accept donations?
Oh, absolutely. It's how we survive. Obviously, we're a nonprofit. All the money goes right back into the program, and we're always looking for individuals or businesses or sponsorships of any type.
Right. Well, Wendy, you're doing amazing work, and I know you have lots of support for Envision Blind Sports. Definitely check them out and see how you can support them too. And thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.